So 2024 is the year of international football. We've got the likes of the Euros. We've got African Cup of Nations kicking off the year, but also joining them is a big tournament out in the Americas. What are we talking about? It's the Copa America, and here are my early door predictions. Today we're taking an early look at the Copa America tournament out in the USA in 2024, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button back to all things Copa America related, Blackburn Rovers related, world football related. We're all here, boys, under one rooski. That's right. Of course, Argentina want to win this one again for Lionel Messi, who's expected to compete once again to keep on keeping on his recent run of international success. But what's going to go on in the tournament? We're going to take a look at it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And of course, if you're new, where have you been? Bang the old subscriber. Whopping 78% of the viewers are not subscribed. But also, make sure you smash the like. Of course, that does wonders for the YouTube algorithm, getting you the content that you want to see. Of course, like the Copa America predictions. But anyway, let's get into it. Alrighty then, folks, let's take a look at the nations. Oh, actually, they're the Group C. Early door predictions for Group C. That's right. Again, it could change as we get closer to June with, injuries and all that kind of drama. So we'll see. First and foremost, in a tricky little group. So before all that, we're going to take a look at the nations that make up this group. Of course, and we're going to start with the hosts, of course, who are kind of demoing the World Cup, which will be taking place in a couple of years' time. It is the United States, that's right, alongside, of course, Mexico and Canada as tri-hosts, of course. USA never won this as a guest nation. They, of course, have hosted a couple of times in the past. They're joined by Uruguay, who are the joint record holders as most wins in the Copa America with 15. Their last one that was way back in 2011. They've been at the final 6 times though. So their last final was back in 1999 where they were runners up. So can they do it? So that's a good distance between themselves and Brazil. Meanwhile, they're joined by Panama, another guest nation from the CONCACAF. They qualified through their CONCACAF Nations League or whatever to go through here, I believe. And they're joining alongside them will be Bolivia. Now, Bolivia actually won this back in 1963. They won the final also in 1997. So they have history. They have a bit of traction here. But can they cause some problems in another tricky yet wide open group? That's right. So those are the countries. These are the games. That's right. But where am I? I'm right here, guys, folks. Here I am down the bottom. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm down here. So we're going to kick it all off on the 23rd of June. That's right. As the host, United States will take on Bolivia over in Arlington, Texas. That's right. And again, United States using this as a bit of a demo for the World Cup, where all eyes will be on it. All eyes will be on this in the summer as well, alongside the Euros. But United States against Bolivia should be one-way traffic, and I do anticipate the United States to cause some problems and may even become one of the first nations or first guest nations to maybe make the final, semi-finals, or maybe even challenge to win it. But I do think they've got to get it right, though. 2-1 win for me, for them over Bolivia. Tricky side. You don't really know what you're going to get with Bolivia. And Bolivia will look at this group as that will be probably the most important game for Bolivia. I think Uruguay will be the nation that's going to cause them the most problems and probably dominate this group. The United States, Bolivia, and Panama all duking out for that second spot. That's how I see this initially. Uruguay will take up Panama again in their first match. That'll be over in Miami. That's also on the 23rd of June. Late kickoff on that one. And we're going to go with a 2-0 win for Uruguay. That's right. To take control of this group. Looking A-OK for this one. So both the United States, Uruguay will be in charge, and it looks like it's going to set up a nice little tasty one at the end of it. Meanwhile, Panama against the United States, a CONCACAF battle of wits here, and that'll take place over in Atlanta, Georgia, just down the road, about 6 fucking hours down the road. But anyway, they're going to lock horns on the 27th of June. Going to give it a 1-0 win to the United States. Again, on home soil, they should be favoured for a lot of these games, which will set them up nicely for that match against Uruguay. And that win puts the United States through, I think, as one of the two teams. Uruguay must beat Bolivia to go through, or at least, Bolivia must win this one to give them any hope realistically, but I ain't seeing it. Seeing a convincing one-way match here with Uruguay, and that'll take place over in New Jersey on the 27th of June. So Uruguay, United States through, but which way will they go through? Of course, they'll lock horns on the 1st of July on the Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, baby, of course. And I don't know. I'm very torn here. I'm going to go with the United States to lose. 2-1 win. Uruguay 3-3. And that will put them through as group winners, which will give them a favourable tie, which will put United States in a bit of a tricky one. If I quick scan down, runner-up Group C will take on the winner of Group D, which does have Brazil. And we'll, of course, find out who goes through on that group tomorrow. That's right. But anyway, Bolivia will take a Panama dead rubber. Bolivia will get the one over on Panama to at least finish in bronze. So, quick look at the odds here, of course, before we do the reveal. Panama and Bolivia both are 150-1, so quite fine margins between themselves, according to the bookies. United States are 14-1. They are sixth favourites. Uruguay are third favourites with 5-1. And, of course, under it's matey boy, former Leeds guy. I can't remember his name. Anyway, Panama bottom here. Of course, we have Bolivia in third with 3 points. We have the United States in second with 6, and Uruguay with 999. Of course, that'll put them through 100% into the knockout stages to take on the runner-up, I believe, of Group D. Is that right? That's right. And we'll find out who that is later in the week. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. Those are my early door predictions for Copa America. That's right. Of course, we're going to take a closer look as we get closer to the tournament in June. But, of course, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Will it be another success for Argentina, or will another nation get their hands on the trophy, of course? And don't forget to make sure you smash your subscribe button. A whopping 78% of you are unsubscribed. And make sure you bang the like, of course, get the YouTube algorithm working for you. But, of course, non-stop content all the way through into 2024 right here at Blackburn from Overseas. But until then, I'm going to see you later, and I'm out.